Good Saturday morning. I'm meteorologist Brooke Martell. Here's a look at your local weather headlines, what you need to know as you're getting your weekend started. We still have a slight chance of showers. Radar is picking up just a little bit of moisture. This is mainly concentrated over the mountains, but it's pushing westward, so we could see some of that kind of make its way to the valleys, closer to the coast. But if you do see that rain, it'll be very light and showery by this afternoon. Those conditions dry out west of the mountain communities. And looking ahead to Sunday, we have a weak to moderate Santa Ana wind event. This is going to warm us up a little bit and then dry us out. So we're looking at those dry conditions as we get into the next week. So here's a look at those rainfall totals over the last 48 hours. Not very impressive, especially close to the coast. You can see less than 1/10 of an inch, just about that for Santee. We met that for Alpine, Lake Cuyamaca, right around 1/4 of an inch of rain. So yeah, as we were talking about this the past couple of days, this wasn't a huge rainmaker, but this is a look at the last 6 hours. So you can see where some of that moisture has been moving through over the inland valleys, over our higher elevations, but really spotty. And right now, just dry at this hour, close to about 5:45, just before 6 o'clock on Saturday. So if I take you through the rest of your morning, this is what we could see. This particular weather model picking up those light spotty showers, possibly over the valleys, but also along the coastline. And you'll notice we have some of that westerly flow too over those mountain communities, even into our desert region. Those winds will pick up periodically up to about 20 miles per hour. Going into the rest of your day, most of that moisture is expected to stay concentrated if it develops over the mountains into the desert region. Meantime, west of the mountains, some cloud cover that could gradually break up as we get into tonight. And then we should have some good opportunities for sunshine as we get into Sunday. And you'll notice why that easterly flow developing over your mountain communities, that mild to moderate Santa Ana I was talking about, bringing us those dry conditions and also slightly warmer temperatures. So a look at the rainfall accumulation, what we could see in addition to what we already have. Again, not a whole lot. Definitely less than 1/10 of an inch in some areas, closer to about 1/100 of an inch. So for your hour by hour for the downtown region, if you are heading that way today, mostly cloudy skies throughout your morning. Your temperatures, again, a little bit cooler today compared to what we had on Friday. You'll see some of that filtered sunshine, but the clouds will be pretty predominant here in the forecast. By tonight, those temperatures tapering back to about those upper 50s, close to 6 o'clock. Daytime highs look like this, low to mid 60s along the coastline. And over your inland valleys, we get a mix there, upper 50s to about the low 60s for your Saturday. 40s and 50s even for the mountains. So we're also cooling down there in comparison to Friday. 70 still in the forecast for Borrego Springs. But here's a look at that 10-day. You can see temperatures are going to gradually warm up through the start of this upcoming week. It really brings us to just above the seasonal average around the coastline. But then for the inland valley communities, you can see we're right around those low to mid 70s Monday through next weekend. Here's a look at the mountain communities. Rain chances this morning and into the afternoon. Temperatures there probably sub 60 degrees through the end of the week. And then we're looking at a little bit of a warm up by next week. We see that same trend in the forecast for your desert region. Have a great day.